Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shan. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. There are loads of helpful videos on this channel and I'm sure you'll find something that you like. Today I wanted to talk to you about something that I touched on in Instagram yesterday, which is feeling totally overwhelmed at Christmas and how that's okay, basically. So yesterday I ended up in tears, had a bit of a cry on Instagram, and I got a lot of responses from you saying you were feeling the same. So I thought I would just film a video about feeling overwhelmed at Christmas and how it happens to so many of us, but not many of us kind of share the fact that we're struggling at this time of year. And there are so many different reasons that we could be struggling. You might miss relatives who've died, you might miss relatives who aren't in the country, you might just feel like there is just too much for one person to do. I think as a mum, Christmas time is especially pressured. Your children don't necessarily behave that well, and I wanted to let you know that that's kind of everyone's children. Every year around Christmas time, when schools lose their routine, my children's behaviour goes out the window. It is awful. We had to leave a pub the other day because my son was just answering back and just being rude. He's 9. He's not behaved like that since he was a toddler, and he is feeling overwhelmed too. You can see it. They're worried about whether they're on the nice list or the naughty list, which I fundamentally disagree with, a nice list or naughty list, but it seems my children still get stressed about it. You know, they worry about so much stuff. They've got so many things that they're kind of trying to do, and that makes life hard both for them and for you as a parent. So that's the first thing, which is really, really difficult around Christmas time. Next up is the sheer multitude of things that they need to be at or do or be around for. I'm sure I'm not alone in the fact that the last 2 weeks of term at least have something every single day that I need to remember about school. A performance I need to go see, something I need to take food in for, a Christmas jumper day. There's so much stuff. And that alone, when I look at my calendar in the week and every single day has loads of stuff in, I'm just like, it just makes you kind of tense up before you even started properly. There's that. There's also kind of this whole keeping up with the Joneses. Everybody is portraying these perfect lives on Instagram at the moment. Everyone's got the perfect tree, the perfect, you know how Instagram is, and life isn't like that. And I think it's so important that we all take note that most people don't live those lives, and even the people who say they're living those lives, they probably don't. They've probably got like a pile of clutter in the corner or somewhere, or you know, everyone has aspects of their life that they are not entirely comfortable with and probably wouldn't be sharing on social media. So take those posts with a pinch of salt, because we all struggle around Christmas time. And yes, something might look really nice. You know I'm guilty of putting my best pictures on Instagram, because why wouldn't I? That's where you put your best pictures. But I appreciate that but I also try and keep it real with my stories, so people know that, you know, I'm just a normal person struggling occasionally with day-to-day life. The other day I was going through my blog to try and find a New Year's resolution post, and I found one, and it had a comment from someone who was a very, very dear family friend and was basically a father figure to me. And just the comment from him set off this whole heap of emotions. And you know, I've filmed before about how grief can hit you anytime, anywhere, and I'll leave a link to that somewhere. I'm sure it's a video. And it just got me, and then I started thinking about my grandma and wishing she was back, and obviously I miss her every single day. There's not a day that goes by when I don't miss her or wish she was here to kind of give me a kick up the bum occasionally. But you know, I live in her house, so I'm always going to see things that remind me of her. There's always going to be things around here, and I love that about being here, but equally it can be hard at this sort of time of year. So if you're struggling, it is okay to struggle. Christmas is not necessarily this magical time that everyone speaks of. Christmas is hard, it's difficult, there's a lot to do, there's a lot of expectation, and actually often that expectation definitely is far higher than the reality of Christmas. And what matters at Christmas is not the stuff you get. I've again filmed about this before. It doesn't matter about stuff. What matters is your family and spending time with people you love. The ones who are still here, and remembering the ones who aren't here in a way that kind of makes everyone happy at the same time. So I just wanted to basically give you all a virtual hug if you are struggling this Christmas, and to let you know that there are so many other people who are feeling it too. You're not alone. If you need help with anything, there are loads of places which can help you. I'll leave a list in the down bar, or a link in the down bar, to places that can help you if you're really struggling. Christmas is a tough time. It's stressful. It puts a lot of pressure on you, and you can put a lot of pressure on yourself. And I just think we need to be a bit kinder to ourselves at Christmas, because this is a time we should be enjoying, not getting really stressed about stuff, like genuinely stuff that doesn't probably really matter. It doesn't matter how much you spend on things. It doesn't matter, you know, all of that stuff, and it's not worth getting into debt over Christmas. I hope you have a lovely time this Christmas. I hope you get time to relax and to take some time out and treat yourself, be that having a bath or reading a chapter of a book quietly somewhere by yourself. I hope you get time to take time out just for you this Christmas. I will see you again soon. If you've enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to, please subscribe, and I will see you again soon. All right, bye.